Okay, so Melody Journey, we are hearing the original, like the composer, and then we're hearing the what happened to it.
Yeah.
Have you seen this episode?
I have not.
Really?
I've been busy at work.
Oh, you're back to school.
I know.
Here we go.
我们就感觉这首歌适合谁，差不多就是他是为那个人来的。
是的。I love this guy's mullet. What are they saying?
Oh, they're saying that this song must
Suitable
be
for
you.
him?
It was written for you.
Why, they can tell?
They can tell. I don't know.
Okay.
I think as part of the show, they mentioned that he wrote the song and coming to the show hoping to give it to a particular.
Oh.
Or that a particular singer will pick it. So after like they heard it, they're like, "Oh, it's you! You must have written it for you."
漂流回家，粗粗的大厦，攒几年筹码，才能留下。不去想下次搬家，幸福啊没有规章，图的未必不漫长。只是多想能给他一个不管多久都不会变动的家，收留所有的流浪，不让他觉得害怕。这间房租过多少
Why does it feel so staccato?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is he like enunciating quite strongly?
Yeah. Well, this is the style of this kind of song.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
I don't mind it. Yeah.
I'm not saying I do
like
or
it.
don't. It just feels.
有人梦过了多少理想故事，有没有到他？后来他都找到了，
我还不知道
曾经渴望的家，那个人一定不像我。
这不就是你的歌吗？
怪我吧，明明他的梦一点不大。粗粗的大厦，攒几年筹码，才能留下。不去想下次搬家。
那我们再往回推。
幸福啊，没有规章，走的未必不漫长。只是
Is he actually? They're trying to be like choose it, and is he kind of like no, like I'm listening, like I'm hearing it? Is he kind of resisting them?
I think he's just playing along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's also like checking it out and checking the lyrics and making
he's
sure it like
totally-
vibes.
He's really reading the lyrics.
Yeah,
He's
because
totally, yeah.
that's what I've said to you before. When you're going to sing a cover song or something that you haven't written, you do have to kind of make peace with what you're going to say. And I feel like he is, even if this is a bit of a, if he's being kind of playful, I do think that he's making sure the lyrics like feel right.
Yeah.
多想能给他一个不管多久都不会变动的家，收留所有的流浪。
What did he say? What did he say?
Just made a sound.
Oh,
哎呀
Just made a sound.
他觉得害怕，这间房租过多少人，
来
做了多少理想故事，有没有到他？后来他都找到了吗？曾经渴望的家，那个人一定不像我，自卑到责怪他，怪我吧。
I don't like that.
I love
Yeah!
it.
I can't. I knew you were going to say that.
I knew it. This is a song that a lot of Chinese people can resonate to, but you won't like it. For some
I'm not
reason.
disliking the song all in all. That's the first time I heard him do that.
It's heading towards that direction the whole time. I could tell. It was, yeah.
你们觉得他前面旋律写的太长了？一句我就。
Everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving the lyrics. Just how well written this
Well,
song.
why didn't they all try and get it?
Because they know it's for him.
For the guy who selected it, or
I think he came here for him. He wrote the song. He wanted Joker to sing it.
but that's not what's gonna happen.
Well, the guy just hit the button, which means he's interested.
Okay. That is an intense mullet, bro. Like that is a 1090 for reals.
Yeah.
10% on top, 90 flowing.
要哭了，他要哭了。
买来的不一定天长，租的不一定就廉价。就算搬进中心大厦，不几几百足下，有你才叫一个家，没有你只是空放心事，有谁能收纳？
I kind of don't understand their reaction a little bit.
They love it.
They love it.
Me too. I love it too.
Do you love it?
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
I don't know if I love it yet.
I'm like fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
后来我们都找到了把所渴望的家，也许不是不曲折，总会再有一个他。可是
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
啊，心被丢在曾租来的家。
这首歌太好了。
可是
你必须抢。
再做不到能有他的
Ooh, nice vibrato right there.
家。
Are you guys liking the lyrics? Have you understood it?
Yeah, it's good lyrics.
Do you have them for me?
起鸡皮疙瘩了。
我也是，流眼泪了都要。我要让他唱哭了，快。
Everyone's about to cry.
Really?
Yeah, everyone is touched by the song.
Okay.
This is the kind of sad Chinese melody.
I was just gonna say da 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 da. You've told me before that that's really like
It's a tear
very
jerker.
tearjerker. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure. I definitely don't feel as strongly as they do and you do. I think it's fine, and I think it was sung also fine. I think that this is one of those instances where I'm missing any like pieces of agility to kind of cling on to. No.
Joker songs does not have.
Okay,
those.
yeah. I mean, I'm just speaking personally why I'm not. I don't think connecting with it quite as much. It's fine. I think it's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm assuming Joker's going to end up with it. Is that your prediction? I'm assuming.
I would think so.
Here's the lyrics.
The setting sun dyes the curtains red with noise, clocking in and out a few times. I like the concept of dyeing something with noise, but if I had to kind of unravel the AI-ness of that, we've got the sun shining on... Wow, I don't know. That is actually really a difficult one to untangle with noise. Clocking in and out a few times. I guess clocking in and out a few times, that makes me wonder if they're talking about the sun kind of coming up and down and setting over some days.
Yeah, and then like 打几次卡, that means punching your card.
Punching your clock.
Yeah, when you're going.
So just day in and day out. So just the busyness of day in and day out, and maybe the curtains. I don't know if it's this literal, but the curtains fading over time.
Kind of. Yes.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
very poetic. Squeezing into the subway, drifting home in the rented building. Squeezing into the subway, drifting home. So I think this writer is just still talking about the busyness of life. In and out, work, subway, home, people kind of drifting through their lives, yeah?
Yeah.
Saving up for years, collecting chips. Usually, I think that's referring to even a saying that's in English that's just like putting in your time, right? Just putting in your time. Yeah. Only then can I stay. I'm not sure. I'm going to read the next line. I don't think about the next move. Happiness has no rules. Renting does not mean it won't be long lasting. It's just more to think about. So I think... So far in this song, they've kind of talked about time kind of passing and like punching your card kind of thing, moving through your life, your job, your world. And then the writer is saying, happiness has no rules. Renting doesn't mean it won't be long. I think if I had to guess what this AI translation is saying, it feels very melancholy. It feels very reflective, looking back on, I don't know, Jay, is it talking about wanting to be happy even though life feels monotonous, or can you kind of guide me?
I think the lyrics is talking about, I think it's describing the lives of youngsters in China currently, particularly young men who struggle to stay in busy cities because it's really expensive to rent.
Wow, he's like, this is like a very modern topic.
Yes, it's very urban actually. I think this feels very urban to me. So he's grinding day in and day out on, hard jobs, maybe just to pay rent.
Oh, that's very obvious actually. It's a very poetic way to say.
Because the song name is called Rental. 足够, it means...
So it's like finding happiness and finding like a way of life when like the grind of how expensive and how busy and how much you have to work and kind of punch your clock and punch... Okay, let's do the chorus. I want to give her a home that won't change no matter how long it takes. So to me, this is talking about stability. I want to have stability and I want to give my lover or my love stability. And
yeah, relating back to the situation in China, a lot of guys,
want to be providers?
Of course.
Want to be providers.
They want to provide and they want to have a place they can call home. They want to buy a place.
And it feels like right now in China you can't.
It's almost impossible.
That feels like a worldwide phenomenon right now for people in Gen Z.
Well, the houses here are way more affordable.
Maybe so, but it's still a problem here more than it has been in the past.
Yeah.
A place that shelters all wanderers, where she won't... When he says she, is AI making something into a person, like personifying something that isn't?
No, I think he is talking about...
Providing for a woman.
A woman.
Okay, a place that shelters all wanderers, where she won't feel afraid. How many people have lived in this room? How many dreams have been dreamt? Oh, that's so cool around the title... rental, because when you even when you buy a new house, or you particularly in this song rent a new space, you think about like how many memories have been had in this room, how many people have kissed in this room, how many dinners have been enjoyed in this room, how many youngsters have played with their toys in this room. So that's a kind of a neat way to think about a rental. How many dreams have been dreamt? Yeah, lovely. Did the stories collapse? Did she find what she was looking for later on? The home she once longed for. The person must be different from me. So I think he's still reflecting on the story of what was once in this place.
In Chinese culture especially, guys are usually providers. And it's very common for Chinese guys to have a house, have a car, before they get married.
And it feels like it can't be like that now.
In Singapore, it's like the 5 C's. You need to have like a college degree, a credit card, a car, a condo, and...
Same thing.
Yeah.
So basically the same.
Carrot, like as in diamond ring.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so basically you need to be self-sustainable.
But you guys, I think that's universal. And I'm not taking away from perhaps what's specifically going on in China at the moment. But I think universally, there is a cultural thing that men are the provider.
Yeah.
That's universal.
Yeah.
And I think that it can be emasculating, and to kind of flip that on its head when a man can't provide and he wants to, especially when there's a particular woman, right, that he wants to make a home for, a life for, a kitchen for, a space to call home, to have children.
Yeah.
And I think this is a longing to be able to have that and do that.
This is him being sad about not being able
lamenting.
to do that.
It's very lamenting.
Yeah.
The person must be different from me, insecure enough. So I think he's like, well, someone else can do it for her, maybe I can't do it for her.
Well, he hates himself.
Yes, that's so.
For not being that guy.
The home she once longed for, that person must be different from me. So he's like, I can't do it, maybe another man can do it. Insecure enough to blame me, even though her dream wasn't that big at all. It's not that big of a deal in his mind. He's saying she just wants a home. I can't even give her a home. It's not even that big of an ask. Is that
to someone else who's more capable?
To someone else, yeah.
A
simpler task to someone else, yes.
Yeah.
In the rented building, saving up for years, collecting chips. Again, that reference to kind of punching your clock or collecting chips day after day, working, being in the busy city, in the world, trying to make money, trying to make ends meet. Only then can I stay. I don't think about the next move. Happiness has no rules. Happiness has no rules. Happiness has no rules. To me, he's kind of like, I don't know, I'm just surviving. I don't even really have time to think about what or where might happy be. Like, how could I make things better? Because I'm too busy punching my clock, collecting my chips, doing my life. I can't even think about what happy might be. I just am working. Renting doesn't mean it won't be long lasting. It's just more to think about.
I think he's struggling with himself. He's trying to talk himself
That he should be a better provider.
No. He's trying to comfort himself by saying that it's okay to rent, maybe. You know, happiness has no rules. Who says I have to buy a house?
That's what it is. That makes sense. So that's why he keeps happiness has no rules, and he kept saying only like I say I don't think about the next move. So it's just like, I'm here. It doesn't matter if it's a rental or I own the home. I'm here. I could be happy here. There is no 5 C's. I don't necessarily need the 5 C's. I could just be happy. I could choose to just be happy in this rental. Yes, and then we have another course. Thank you. I want to give her a home that won't change no matter how long it takes. A place that shelters all wanderers, where she won't feel afraid. How many people have lived in this room? How many dreams have been dreamt? So he's, again, yes, kind of lamenting about what this rental is, but the verses seem to be him kind of comforting himself, like, I can find happiness here. I can, you know, I don't have to have the 5 C's to have happiness. But the chorus, the second verse, but the chorus seems to be kind of where he's hard on himself again, saying like, I want to provide for her, I want to give her shelter, and like, you know, I don't know, the way this is written, how many people have lived in this room, how many dreams have been dreamt. I don't know if the meaning behind that is him being like, ugh, I can't even have my own home. I'm in this place where all these people have had dreams and children and things, or if he's saying kind of just like, oh, I'm in this space and many people have made this their home. Can you tell the tone if he's positive or negative? The chorus seems to be more like hard on himself.
It's very hard on himself.
Yeah. So not a home of his own, but this rental. Did the stories collapse? Did she find what she was looking for later on? The home she once longed for, that person must be different than me because I can't do it. I can't provide. Insecure enough to blame her. So he's saying like, in my darkest moments, I'm like, I'm mad that she even needs a place, wants a place, that she needs someone to provide for her. But he's like, I'm insecure. Like, really, I want to be able to provide for her. But in my darkest hours, in my lowest moments, I take it out on her almost.
You got it.
Okay, insecure enough to blame her, but blame me, even though her dream wasn't that big at all. So yeah, he's like, I take it out on her, but it's not her fault. She didn't even ask for much. But all I have is this rental. And okay, we've got a bridge. What you buy may not last forever. So kind of referring to a rental. What you rent isn't necessarily cheap. Oh, wow. Even if you move to the central tower, it's not as good as renting for a few hundred. With you there, it's called home. Without you, it's just an empty room. We can gather these thoughts. So he's kind of like, wherever I am, as long as you're there, that's home. It doesn't matter if it's a rental. It doesn't matter if it's expensive, if it's like the Grand Tower.
The person you're with matters.
That's what matters. Yeah. Later on, we all found it, didn't we? The home we once longed for. Maybe the story wasn't complicated. There'll always be another her. Bull. There will always be another her. Okay. My heart was left in the home we once rented, but I can rent a home where she's there anymore. I can't rent a home where she's there anymore. So Jay, in this final chorus, does he turn? I think they've broken up. Like he's maybe looking back and saying like, so.
Yes. He will find a new her.
A new her.
Yeah. But the past is already the past.
What's the English song? I'm gonna find another you. It's John Mayer. I'm gonna find another you. So kind of that thing. But yeah, I think this song is him kind of going back and forth in his head of like, I don't feel like a man. I don't feel like a provider. To like, hey, I can find happiness in this rental. To like, you know, I sometimes am mad at her that I can't give her dream, but her dream is actually really small. No, this is on me. He's kind of like spinning out. Seems like the final chorus does seem to turn it around a bit.
Turn it into some kind of a happy ending.
Yes, the home we once longed for, maybe the story wasn't complicated, but there'll always be another her, my heart was left. Yeah, this line, my heart was left in the home we once rented. So he's saying like, we did have happiness, or you know, that particular rental place that he had with this woman that he's talking about in the song.
No, he's saying that he will finally move on one day and find another woman.
And be able to
another her.
And be able to
but
provide.
He still loves her the most, the first her.
And the rental and the memories and all the things.
Yeah. The memory that can never come back.
Yeah. This is really poetic, and this topic is heavy, actually.
Yeah,
It's heavy, actually.
It's a well-written song.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very
Thank you.
storytelling.
I like the lyrics. I like the story, and I like the lyrics. The melody, I'm like, I'm okay.
You can almost picture like a 15-episode TV drama like unfolding in front of you as you read the lyrics. This is what I feel like.
I feel very.
I can imagine something similar.
I feel very storybook novel. Like I feel like it's a novel. Yeah, I guess we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You can kind of smell. You can kind of smell the dusty rental, and you can kind of feel the sun in the window. It is. It's.
And I can see them fight and argue. And
Yeah,
break
yeah.
up and
Oh, I know what you
fight
mean.
And all that. Like I can picture that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Joker ends up with it.
他最后一段写的也太好了吧！买来的不一定天长，租的不一定就廉价。
They all love the lyrics.
They love the lyrics.
Everyone.
I connect more with the lyrics than the melody. That looks like Joker's hair. Nice production for the song. Early 2000s R&B chord changes.
落日在喧哗，染红了窗纱。打几次卡，挤地铁漂流回家。租住的大厦，曾几年筹码，才能留下，不去想下次搬家。 幸福啊，没有规
He just
矩
throws glasses on the floor?
Yeah.
走的未必不漫长，只是想能给他一个不管多久都不会变动的家，收留所有的流浪，不让他觉得害怕。这间房租过多少人梦过了多少理想故事，有没有倒塌？后来他都找到了吗？曾经渴望的家，那个人一定不像我自卑到责怪他，怪我吧。 明明他的梦一点不大，租住的大厦，曾几年筹码，才能留下，不去想下次搬家。幸福啊，没有规章。 走的未必不漫长，只是多想能给他一个不管多久都不会变动的家，收留所有的流浪，不让他觉得害怕。这间房租过多少人梦过了多少理想故事，有没有？
I really want to love it, but I don't. And I know that you are. And I understand why people are. Are you loving it?
I like it.
Yeah. I think the lyrics are really lovely, and I think it's cool to listen to it again.
This song's gonna make 1 billion Chinese people cry.
Yeah, I believe it. I really believe it. The melody of the chorus, I was tempted to not say this and just let the song be lovely, but the melody of the chorus it's a tough. It's hard to relate to it. It's really choppy.
Well, I love it.
Yes, I know.
So you won't like Joker songs, because Joker songs sound like that.
I don't know if it's that easy. I don't know if it's that simple. I don't know if that's that simple. It's also because of how choppy it is. Da 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 da. It just feels a bit busy to me. I don't know, but I do understand that it's beautiful. I do understand the poetry.
It needs to be that busy to be able to
tell the story, tell the song. Absolutely. I'm actually really not critiquing it.
Yeah.
I'm not critiquing it. I think the lyrics are really poetic. I think the topic is really relevant, really current, and probably very it's probably touching in a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I think that his performance, I feel like he is doing a combination of either really feeling it and really relating to the lyrics himself, mm-hmm. and also being a skilled performer and a skilled artist and knowing how to convey that vocally and physically. So I'm sure people will really relate to this and enjoy this. And I do prefer this to the original dude. This, Joker has a good voice. I wish I could relate more to the melody personally. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing your reaction, and I could see the reaction of the people in the room. So it's kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
后来他都找到了吗？曾经渴望的家，那个人一定不像我自卑到责怪他，怪我吧。明明他的梦一点不大。
The songwriters there. That's so fun. Are they usually?
Yeah.
That's so lovely. He's crying. That's so nice.
Dream come true for him.
No kidding. Yeah. And Joker's really leaning in. Like he's not leaving anything.
He always does. For every song he sings, he's always does. Once you called him dramatic. Too dramatic.
In a bad way?
Yeah, bad way. Especially during the voice. Because he was one of the voice judges.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I think it's hard, Jay. Sometimes I think that when you're not relating to the melody or the lyrics, when you watch the performance, it can seem over the top because you're not connecting with other pieces of it. Mm-hmm. So it can seem fragmented. Someone's performance can seem fragmented from what you're actually experiencing. Mm-hmm. But I'm really glad we read the lyrics of this one. I'm really glad because I do appreciate the writing, and I do appreciate Joker's connection and appreciation in the way he's artistically and vocally bringing the song to life.
Yeah.
买来的不一定天长租的不一定就廉价，就算搬进中心大厦不起几百租下，有你在才叫一个家，没有你只是空放心事，有谁难受呢？后来我们都找到了那曾渴望的家，也许不是不去，这总会再有一个他。可是啊
I was just gonna say, I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the melody, and then this little turnaround at the end is just
I love that.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the best part of the song.
Really? And you think that a lot of Chinese people will particularly love that little turnaround?
Yeah.
Yeah.
心被丢在曾作乱的家，可是啊，再做不到能
He is a titch dramatic, no?
It's suitable for him.
Yeah.
It's very suitable for him.
We hear the rental door close. I love that detail. Cool. Well, I think this was a great performance, very well written song, and I fully believe. Yeah, I fully believe that audiences will really appreciate it. I am doing my best to relate to it and find myself in it enough to, enjoy it. I certainly think it's good. I think this is not a critique. My reaction is not a critique of the song nor the performance. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I want to love it with you guys. I can see you quite like it, hey?
I like it, yeah.
The falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. But since you went away, the days grow long, and soon